Good morning, Fort McMurray, Wood Buffalo, and the rest of the world. You've tuned in to the Mac City Morning Show. I am your host, Elliott Pierre, and we're going to start this show off the same way we start every episode off, with a moment of gratitude. I know you could be doing a million other things with your time, so the fact that you spend it with us truly does mean the world to me, so thank you. On that note, Tanner, hit him with the intro.
How's she cutting me, loves? You're listening to the Mac City Morning Show.
All right, and we're back. These are honestly my favorite shows. I'll just put it out there. I like meeting strangers. I like hearing new stories, but my favorite episodes, and I want to start doing more of them, are just me and Tanner talking. So you've tuned in to the Tanner and Elliott Mac City Morning Show. He's my guest today. How you doing, my man?
Good. You just love to butter me up on these shows.
That might be some of it as well.
I feel like every guest when you come in, you're like, you're my favorite.
That's right.
Part of the process.
That's right.
Part of the script, I guess.
You're just you are the most reoccurring guest, I guess.
Yeah, and also probably
not by much.
No, I was gonna say, and probably the least vocalized guest. Too.
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt. We've done what? Only 3 maybe of these? 4 tops.
Yeah, this is 4 or 5 that we're doing now.
So there are guests that actually have been on the show more than you.
Wow.
Close.
I wouldn't say that.
Yeah.
I've been on
almost all
of them. Almost all of them.
Yeah.
I don't talk on locations.
That's right. So one of the main reasons we want to do this today, because we're pretty excited about this, everybody at home, is we got some sponsors for the show, which is really cool. So as of right now, this whole thing has just been funded by my marketing company, Greenlight Creative. And after a year, there's been some interest in actually like sponsoring the show. And hey, listen, I want to keep this going as long as possible. So if there's some companies that want to help us support it, I'm all for that. So if you're watching this and you're a company and you want to get some advertisements on the Mac City Morning Show, by all means, get in contact with us. We can hook it up. But
you can come on for an episode just to see it before you even do anything. Come film an episode and see what you're paying for.
That's right. So, but we have one company that has been a real big supporter of mine from the get-go, from the inception of Greenlight Creative, actually helped me create and think about this idea, which is the Mac City Morning Show.
And surprise, it's not Ali and the boys from Thickwood Barber Shop next to the Black Horse Pub.
That's right. That is a shocker. But it's Keith Simpson and all the boys down at Noral Toyota. So him and Fad and Nimmer, they've been a huge support of myself and this project, which is the Mac City Morning Show. So big shout out to them. Big shout out to Keith for wanting to jump on for the title sponsorship for the next little while. So on that note, we got a little ad for Noral Toyota that we're going to be throwing in episodes. So Tanner, hit him with the title sponsor, please.
Hey everybody, Keith Simpson here from Noral Toyota. Just a quick chat about the wonderful community we live in here. As you guys know, we support the Oil Barons. We've joined the drive-in movie theater. We're involved in the marathon here in Fort McMurray, and make sure we're taking care of the kids and all the local businesses, all the local charities, and all the local foundations, guys. That's what makes this community such an amazing place to live.
All right, and we're back. Okay, so that was the title sponsor of the Mac City Morning Show, Noral Toyota. I think Keith's face showed up there a lot. They're a great local company in town. They've been here forever. I know I've bought all my cars from them. They treat me well when I go in for servicing. So if you're looking for a vehicle of any sort, or you want to hang out and just talk to the guys, head down to Noral Toyota.
They always got lots of interesting vehicles. Like when you drive by going across the bridge, you always see a bunch of interesting vehicles parked against the fence.
Against the fence, yeah.
They have like old classic cars I didn't know they sold.
That's right. Good location.
Yeah,
there's no doubt about
good.
that. So anyways, big shout out. Thank you, Keith, Fad, Nimmer. Really appreciate the support, and thank you for helping this project, which is the Mac City Morning Show, continue hopefully for many, many years. But like I said at the top of it, if you're a company and you would like to help sponsor, help this dream of mine keep going, promote our community, get in contact with us. We'd love you as a sponsor as well.
Help pay my check.
Yeah, help pay Tanner's check. He's an expensive asset.
I am. I'm worth it though.
Oh, hands down. So somebody else we need to give a little bit of shine to is like last week, or not last week, the week before was Poutine week.
Yeah.
So we went and we ate some poutine for the Big Brothers, Big Sisters.
Yeah, we did the Alley and Original Joe's.
Yeah, and I got some critiques on my critique. I really didn't say anything in regards to, hey, it's poutine, it's gravy. I really didn't give it a good critique, I guess, which legit, I didn't.
This is where you got to come to get the full scoop, though.
That's
that
right.
was just the taster. You come to the Mac City show for
That's
the
right.
full description.
You're right. So now we're going to talk about it. So let's talk about the original Joe's Poutine.
Yeah, I agree, once again, that I believe that is the best poutine within the city of Fort McMurray.
That's right. In the city limits of Fort McMurray. Now, the best poutine, hands down, is Vista Ridge.
Yes.
Not up for discussion.
But it's not necessarily worth the, 40-minute one-way drive just
to
for
get
the
it.
poutine.
Right.
So if you're staying in town, like if you're already going to the ski hill, you get the poutine at the ski hill, nothing
100%.
else. But if you're already in town, you don't want to make that drive, Original Joe's best poutine for sure.
And from the poutines that I've had so far, I'll get on board with that easily. Now, this is why I think it's the best poutine within city limits. Their fries, they keep the skin on the fries, which I thought was a great technique because it didn't make the fries soggy in the gravy. So you can, you don't have to, wolf it down as fast.
No, and their gravy is phenomenal.
Oh, we'll get to the gravy. But yes. By the way, Original Joe's is not a sponsor as of yet. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Think about it.
If anything, I am more a sponsor of Original Joe's
That's
than
right.
they are of
That's
us,
right.
But nobody's paid. So.
Yeah. But the fries and the skin on top, really good for making those fries crispy longer, not soggy. And I felt it hung on to the salt a lot better as well. So you get really salty fries.
Yeah, and the cheese.
Cheese
wasn't too chewy, but was still in the curd form.
That's right. I really like that. Yeah. But I want to talk about the gravy. You are right. Their gravy is phenomenal.
I don't know what it is.
I don't know.
I would want to say a beef gravy.
Yeah.
But it is rich and it is creamy and it is savory. It's fantastic.
Yep.
It is what makes that poutine the best.
Yep. So hands down, I think it's because of the fries and the gravy that they're taking number one billing.
Yeah, I would agree.
Now next we went to the Alley. Now I've never went to the Alley for poutine before, or really any food other from pizza at bowling. They had a good poutine.
Yes.
It was good.
And I think it was the poutine matched the environment of the alley very well.
Yeah.
It was very alley food, arcade food. It matched the theme very well.
That's right. Now what they did differently, which some people are not going to like this. So I applaud you, Alley, for going out on a limb with trying something new with poutine, but still keeping it original. That's what I liked. It was original, but it was different.
I would still call it a poutine.
100%.
Yeah.
Was they grate their cheese?
Shredded it.
That's right. Now, what that does is it really gets cheesy and gooey. So it's messy.
Yeah, and it's thick.
Yeah, and it's everywhere. And for a guy like me with a beard, it was challenging to eat it.
And I found that it took away from the gravy a little bit in the sense that the gravy got absorbed into the cheese as well.
Right. So if you're a cheese person though, and you want cheese to be the star of the poutine, this is the way to do it.
One of the cheesiest poutines for sure.
If you love cheese, this is your go-to jam because it is the star. And they have good fries too.
And the environment there, it's a very fun place to go for a dinner date, play some games, have a drink if you're of age, that kind of thing.
That's right. We're not going to rank your poutine. We're not going to say you're better or worse than anybody else. It was good. Strongly recommend you go there. I'm just saying cheese is the star of that dish.
100%.
So those were our poutines that we had last week for Poutine Week for the Big Brothers Big Sisters. They're doing a fundraiser, so that's an awesome organization that got us involved with Poutine Week. So support them in any way, shape, or form that you can.
I think we need to mention to more people that we do on locations for events too. I want to get invited to more things.
That's right.
If anybody is out there doing any kind of event, whether it's for a church, a company, your school, anything, we like to show up and talk to the people and be invited to an event.
That's right. Sporting events we've been to schools, we've been to concerts.
Yeah.
I did some on locations in Winnipeg.
Yeah.
So, hey.
Hotels, anything. If you want us to come and be on location at your thing, we'll come to your house and hang out.
That's right. Oh, I'd love to do an in-house. Actually, there was a guy we should follow up with him months ago. He wrote us and he said he lived in a small house.
Oh, a tiny house.
And wanted to do on location. I got to follow up with that guy.
Yeah, Anybody, like, we just want to, anything that you think would be a fun episode, we do too.
So, dream location to film an episode.
Oh, well, that's cheating. Because, like, it's definitely not in this country.
Of course.
No, I would want to film somewhere, like, extremely random, like, go to, like, Europe somewhere.
Right.
And, like, post up in, like, a town center where,
Yeah.
like, nobody knows us.
Right.
Just hold up a sign in
Right.
the language being like, do you want to be filmed on a podcast? And just meet some strangers.
Yeah. I'm somewhat in the same vein. It's out of country. I don't have a set location, but I think it would be cool if somebody invited us, not to film during, but invited us to their wedding.
Oh, yeah, that would be cool.
And like we filmed like either before or after the wedding, or if we could film like the bride and the groom before the wedding and ask them like, hey, are you excited? Are you nervous? Whatever. And then film them as a couple after the fact.
Yeah, or any kind of like big family event, like a
Yeah.
family reunion of like
Right.
a family neither of us know.
That's right.
And just show up
100%.
and see how integrated we could get.
Yep.
100%. Yeah, I would agree.
So that's like location. I would love it to be out of country as well. But yeah, I think like being part of a wedding, not just for the day, like I said, before and after, during, and like the questions that we would have if we got to meet the family.
Yeah, like be
You know?
actually part of the wedding.
That's
and
right.
Hang out and do the reception.
Yeah. So like go down to like Mexico or like Dominican for like the week.
Yeah.
And get to know people and interview them like during.
Yeah,
Yeah.
have to bring them on and be like, this is Auntie Sue. We just met her and she has a cool story for you.
That's
You know,
right.
like,
That's right.
randoms. That's what's
So anybody watching the show, if you want to have us do it on location in Mexico or Dominican,
or really anywhere.
we're up for it. I'd go to Edmonton.
I'd go to Edmonton. I would go to like Cold Lake. I would go to any random
Yeah.
little
Yeah.
place just for an episode or
That's
two.
right. Yeah, we like doing fun stuff. So yeah, definitely take us up on the offer. We do on location.
It's genuine.
It's genuine, like everything that happens.
Or even
here.
if you want to come on the show, you come to us. We do that too.
That's right. Well, that's the other thing. Everybody watching at home, which this is not a problem. I think everybody knows this by now. But like, all you have to do to get on the show is ask.
But I think what they need to start doing is telling their friends.
Yeah.
Yeah, like even if you don't want to come on the show, you're not comfortable, I'm sure everybody that listens has somebody that they go, wow, they would be great in that seat. So you need to tell them to message us so we can get them on.
That's right. Some people have messaged and said, hey, you should have this person come on the show. And I'm always like, yeah, we would love them to. Tell them to reach out. So if you have somebody that you want on the show, like Tanner said, get them to reach out to us. It's super simple. Just message us on Facebook. Boom.
We always answer.
We always answer.
Somebody always answers.
Yeah, exactly. There's a team.
Yeah.
There's a team. Luckily, it's not just me and Tanner.
Yeah, you wouldn't be hearing us today if
Yeah.
there wasn't several people behind the scenes
Yeah.
holding us up.
Yeah. Hence why sponsors are nice.
Yes, absolutely. We always appreciate a helping hand.
Yeah, that's right. So yeah, on locations is a big deal. So that was fun. Thank you, big brothers, big sisters, for the Poutine week. We did that. That was a good time. I just went to the Super Bowl party
Yeah, we
this
did.
weekend at
And,
Dennis. Dennis and Chris put that on at 57 North.
yeah, Chargers won.
Chargers won.
Spoilers.
Spoiler alert. Sorry if you're PVRing it, but listen, it was literally
Weeks ago.
like a week ago, if not more. But what I want to talk about from that evening or afternoon, I pulled a shift. Was they had a chili, what's it called? A chili cheese dog?
Yeah, like a hot dog.
Oh, dude.
You love hot dogs, though.
I
don't
love
you?
hot dogs. And I got to give them a shout out. Once again, not a sponsor currently, maybe in the future, wink, wink, nudge, nudge. But their hot dog, bro. Like,
Where's it rank on your list of hot dogs? Because I know you got a list.
it's locally, number one.
Number one locally?
Number one locally, not even
A competition.
competition.
Now, all time.
It's in the top 5.
And you've eaten a lot of hot
Lots.
dogs.
What I appreciate about this is most restaurants that have a hot dog just like cheap out on the wiener. They're just like, oh, we'll bury it with the chili, we'll bury it with the cheese. We'll put lots of like whatever on it. The sausage that they picked for this hot dog was premium meat.
Well, that's how you make good food, is you start with a premium meat.
Premium meat. So like as soon as you bite into it, you're like, oh, this isn't, I'm not going to shout out any like regular hot dogs. This is like a real sausage hot dog. So like right off the bat, you're like, wow. Then their chili, it's like, I don't know if their mother is making the chili.
Somebody
in the back.
wholesome, like a grandma with a recipe that's 7 generations old.
Oh, it's not like this is homemade from the soul. You can taste the love in it chili. Then the bun that they put it on was like a sweet kind of bun, which was soft, but it still was like hard enough that it like kept all of the meat and like gravy and in it.
Yeah.
And then the cheese was just like a good, like not a mild cheese, not a strong cheese, but like a good cheese. It was good. Hands down.
You know what a generational, like my generational nickname for hot dogs is? What some people call them?
What?
They call them glizzies.
Glizzies?
Yeah, that's a nickname for hot dogs now.
Really?
Yeah, I'm serious.
Why?
I don't know. It's
a glizzy?
Yeah, it comes from like the Washington, Maryland area.
Okay.
But like there's like lots of videos of kids being like, got that glizzy on me, because it used to mean gun. But now kids are using it to mean hot dog.
It used to mean gun.
Yeah, like in like
and now
the
it means hot
Chicago
dog.
area, like that was slang for gun, but now people have taken it over to mean hot dog. So if you look up like, you know what Urban Dictionary is?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like if you look up the Urban Dictionary definition of glizzy, it comes up as another name for hot dog.
Huh.
Yeah, fun fact.
Interesting. That is a fun fact. I'm not going to be calling them glizzies anytime soon.
No,
but
you don't. You don't think that's your new preferred word?
No.
Doesn't fit your aesthetic?
No, definitely not. Now, I'm thinking about hot dogs, though, and like the best hot dog. It doesn't exist anymore in Canada. You can't get it. And I think that's why I'm putting
hot
it number
dog.
one. Because it's rare. You can't get it. Maybe in the States you can. I don't know.
You can. Yep.
You can get it in the States?
Yeah, because the A&W in Canada is a completely separate entity than the States.
Have we talked about this before?
Yes, we have. I love A&W.
Yeah,
Big
A&W Whistle Dog like goes down in my brain as like the best hot dog.
You know what was extremely weird?
What?
I went to LA, and I don't know the states and what they have and where they have it, but went to LA. Was very rare that you saw like an A&W, a Dairy Queen, like the things that we're used to seeing here, like a Taco Bell.
That's
it was
right.
all of the things that they just have there. So instead of Taco Bells, you'd see like Del Tacos. Instead of like Subway, you'd see like their version. And it was very weird because like I know that they have all of these things.
Right.
You just don't see them.
Right. Yeah, listen, it's an invisible line, but like we're two different countries. That border is legit.
Yeah, it's crazy. You go down there and how everything's completely different.
They can't get some of our candy down there, and we can't get some of their stuff.
No, like they don't have Eat More's Coffee Crisps.
Coffee Crisps.
They have Smarties, but they are what we call Rockets.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't get celebration cookies down there.
Yeah, they don't get a lot of things.
Cheesies, Hawk and Cheesies.
Yeah, they don't have ketchup chips.
God.
Yeah.
How do you not have ketchup chips?
Right? And like things like ketchup chips and poutine. Like you'd think these were American.
How do they not have poutine in America?
Right? Like if somebody came up to me and was like, "Hey, I got a dish with gravy, fries, and cheese. Where do you think it come from?" I would not guess Canada.
No, you would not.
No, I'd be like, that sounds like something you would eat to gain 7 pounds in an American diner.
That's
But
right.
No,
So,
it's us, and I love it.
yeah. So, yeah. No, the poutine week was good. I can't believe that. Like, I love how you just threw out ketchup chips. That's a mind blower, but that's a fact. They don't got ketchup chips down there.
Yeah, and I think like maybe all dressed. There's another flavor that they don't have that we have up here that's very popular.
Talking about very popular chips, you and me were hanging out having some snacks one day, and you busted out some Pringles. What were the flavor of those Pringles?
Oh, pizza Pringles.
Listen, people at home, once again, not a sponsor, but Pringles, hit us up. Those Pringles, they didn't taste anything like pizza per se.
No.
But they were delicious.
Yeah, they were like several chip flavors in one.
Yeah.
And then like, yeah, Pringles, I usually am a go-to like original Pringles. I like flavors of chips, but
Yeah.
Pringles is an original because it's
Yeah.
a totally different chip.
That's right.
But I found that flavor and it is bomb.
Yeah. Now, you weren't here when it happened at the Super Bowl, but you may have watched the clips afterwards. You see any of the halftime show?
Yeah, like where Eminem played a knee and Dr. Dre played a piano.
Yeah. Played it. Nice. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I seen a post and it was like almost didn't notice Eminem taking a knee because I was too shocked that Dr. Dre was playing a piano.
That's hilarious. That's hilarious. You caught me off guard with that one. I just wanted to say it was an epic halftime show, but that was witty.
Yeah, and they told Eminem he couldn't take a knee.
They told him that ahead of time?
Yeah, which was like,
What?
yeah, the counterproductive to what you like. I'm willing to bet if they had just said nothing, he wouldn't have done it.
You think like conspiracy wise, they wanted him to do it?
Yeah, probably.
Like-
Yeah, for the viewership and stuff.
They wanted to like, don't tell Eminem not to do something.
Yeah, because like he's just gonna go. That'd be like, hey, don't cuss.
That's right.
It's like,
You
all
just
right, so
got
you
it.
just don't want me to show up, or you want me to show up?
That's right.
Or like telling NWA not to play that one song that aggravates the police.
That's right.
Right?
Yeah.
Like they're gonna
They're
play.
gonna
it.
play that song. I did not know they told him not to.
Yep.
That's funny.
Yeah.
It was a great halftime show though, and for somebody of my age demographic, that was like high school for me. Oh my god, the bar was going crazy. Show. It was honestly the best halftime show I've ever seen, and one of the most entertaining Super Bowls that I've seen in a while.
Yeah, it's like that quote I read. It's like, did you hear they put a football game in between that concert?
That's right.
The other night.
That's right. So you did see it then.
I seen
The
clips.
clips. Yeah, your
it's-
generation, you're clipping it. I get it. No, it was great. Eminem, 50 Cent, Snoop Dogg, Mary J. Blige, and
Was it
Anderson
Little Missy?
.Paak was there playing the drums, which I was like, that was a nice little sneak appearance. Oh, and Kendrick.
Yeah,
Kendrick
Kendrick
Lamar murdered. I'm surprised he like that he played some of the songs just because like the lyrical content, but he was able to clean it up. So he had some of the bangers there.
And again, you don't invite like NWA or like Rage Against the Machine.
Yeah.
And then all those songs you're very famous for that everybody loves.
Yeah, but just have some like questionable words in there.
Yeah. Like you hear that Rage Against the Machine story where they were told that they weren't allowed to cuss on air, and so they made a song that was basically singing about cussing out the radio station for not letting them play, or like the venue for not letting them play songs with cusses. And
That's
they
hilarious.
opened with it. They were like, screw
That's
you.
hilarious. That song now. We'll look at it after the show.
Yeah.
Anyways, listen, I know we've passed the 20-minute mark, or like we're right at it, and I got a meeting to go to because I got to go to work.
Sorry, Pam.
Greenlight Creative, I'm coming for that meeting. Sorry, got the weekly meeting. I'm late for it right now. But before we sign off, got to give a big shout out to Norel Toyota once again. Thank you, boys and girls down there, for sponsoring the show to help us keep this alive for now and forever. Anybody out there who wants to sponsor the show, please get in contact with us. It's good, clean, local content. And yeah, we just love doing it. So I want to do it for the rest of my life. And if we can get some local support for that, I'm all for it. So on that note, thank you, Fort McMurray, for tuning in. Big shout out to Tanner. Thanks for the convo today.
Thank you for having me and employing me.
There we go. And hopefully you're having a great day, and we'll see you tomorrow. Peace.
I said this. That's another Mac City Morning Show done.
It's so ballistic!
Talk about quenching your ugly thirst.